Well, as we continue our travel around Ohio, we couldn't leave out being east of the city, taking in counties like Coshocton County, Licking County, Muskingum County. And we had to find some great restaurants and things to do. And you know the good thing about this is just a short drive from Greater Columbus. So it's easy to come out here on a weekend and enjoy things. We're here at historic Roscoe Village, one of the great things that we were doing on the tour today. Stay with us, grab that cup of coffee. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. We visited this place about 3 years ago. It's the Red Oak Pub in Newark. And boy, as it underwent a lot of changes in those 3 years, we had an opportunity to talk to Mike Serb about all the changes that's happened here and what a fantastic steak burger you can try. This place, we were here about 3 years ago. You didn't even have a Sunday liquor permit, and this place has underwent a ton of changes. Tell us some of the things that's happened.
Well, one of the main things we got was our Sunday permit, which was fantastic. When we first got into here, we didn't have couldn't sell liquor and beer and wine on Sundays, and so we got that permit, and that certainly helped out for the Sunday sales and Sunday football. We also now have the NFL ticket, which is fantastic. On the menu, it's big. We've added about 60 items to our menu. We started off with a 40-item menu and have expanded to about 100 items now. We bring in gourmet desserts now, which are locally made, that are fantastic quality and 14 layers and full of life and great flavors and awesomeness. Bring in bicycles. We have one here that we just hang that are just different things. They talk about the different breweries that we serve, and we have 20 beers on tap. Over 10 of those are brewed in Ohio, which is fantastic. We really are proud to say that. And a few of them are even here done locally. Buck's Brewing, Homestead, Buckeye Lake Brewing, which is fantastic. So put a lot of money into the patio, put lights, put 50% more greenery out there, stained it, put another awning up. So a lot of different things.
What would you say your favorite item on your menu is?
I tell you, we sell a tremendous amount of burgers, and the reason for that is they all come in fresh. We get them freshly made up in Mount Vernon. They come in, they're never frozen, and we grill them, and we sell thousands and thousands of them, and they're just fantastic because it is a true steak burger. It is not a hamburger. It's a steak burger ground. It's a New York tenderloin and a ribeye ground.
Tell us how we find you if we're coming up to the Newark area.
So our website is www.redoakpub.com.
If you're looking for a unique gift idea for someone special, even if that someone is yourself, then Gallery of Dreams is the perfect place you need to come. Kim told me more about their specialty items and unique jewelry that you can pick up when you're visiting Newark today. Gallery of Dreams, and it is definitely a dream for a girl to walk in this store. Tell us a little bit about where you got the name and how you got the whole store started.
Gallery of Dreams came from Field of Dreams. This was my gallery and my dream in the beginning, and it slowly evolved into everybody's dream, I hope. Yeah. Every woman's dream.
It is. Now, what are we going to find when we come shopping here?
A lot of really unique, one-of-a-kind pieces. There's so much jewelry. I can't even tell you how many unique pieces of jewelry are. And the clothing is soft and romantic and flowy and just very unusual things.
When you first walk in, you have that shabby chic look, because you also do home items, correct?
Yes, we have some home decor, and most of it is vintage, and they are unique, unusual finds, little treasures.
It's definitely a place that you can come and really find something for yourself or a gift. Let's talk about some of your gift items. What are some of your popular things people come here for?
We sell a lot of jewelry for gifts, a lot of earrings, necklaces. We have earrings that start out at $5 and, go up from there. So there's something here for everyone as far as affordability. We also sell a line of Bridgewater candles, and for every candle that we sell, it feeds an orphan child for a day. So It's a great candle and it has a great cause.
Well, tell us where you're located and if you have any social media.
We are located at 37 North 3rd Street in downtown Newark, and we have a Facebook page. It's Gallery of Dreams Boutique.
From a round of golf to playing foot golf, relaxing by the pool, even live entertainment, the Trout Club has something for everyone to enjoy. Brent and I talked more about their fabulous patio, delicious dining, and their upcoming entertainments. A public resort or public type country club for everybody. Tell us a little bit about the Trout Club.
Well, the Trout Club started out in the 30s as a trout farm and evolved into a 18-hole golf course in the 60s. And we've been Newark's only public course for quite a while, and we're just trying to make sure the word gets out that we are open to the public for golf, foot golf, dining, entertaining, weddings, all kinds of events out here.
And I love the patio. This is one of the best patios I've seen.
We have people that will come out and wait for this patio. When there's inside dining available, they still want to wait and sit on this porch. We have great sunsets out here. It's very comfortable in the evenings to come out and eat dinner.
Well, let's talk more about the entertainment. What are some of the bands you're going to have coming out?
Well, we've got the Reaganomics coming out here on August 20th on our main stage, which will be a really good show for us. Later in the fall, we've got the Shuck and Bubba Deluxe guys coming back. And we've also got our tailgating party with CT4 on the first OSU game. So we're going to have a really good time tailgating out there with the pool and the band and the big screen on the patio.
Well, you obviously do a golf because this is a golf course, but you also do foot golf. And what exactly is foot golf?
So foot golf is just like golf, except you use a regulation soccer ball, a number 5 soccer ball, and we have 18 holes of foot golf laid out on the front 9 of the course, and you basically just lay the ball down and kick towards the cup. We have a 21-inch oversized cup with a small flag off to the side. We use the roughs and the other areas that you shouldn't be golfing in, and we had a charity outing yesterday. The Columbus Crew came in and brought a lot of their team players and raised a lot of money for their charity. It was a full day, had a lot of great sponsorships. It was a really, really fun day.
Sounds like a lot of fun. How can we find out more about the Trout Club?
You can either call us at 740-366-2770, or the easiest way is get on the line at www.thetroutclub.com.
The National Heisey Glass Museum is home to some of the most beautiful glasswork ever created, and it was produced right here in Newark, Ohio. Jack and I talked more about the interesting pieces and unique displays that you can find here at the museum. Give us a little bit of background about Heisey and just exactly what you told me earlier.
Well, certainly, Renee. Thank you for being here, and welcome to the National Heisey Glass Museum. Heisey Glass was made in Newark, Ohio from 1896 to 1957. It was one of the best table glasses made in the United States of America, and some would even argue in the world. We have over 6,000 pieces of glass on display for you to enjoy here at the museum. We do a number of things besides glass as well. The process of manufacturing the glass is illustrated. Heisey was known in the industry as one of the best and did a lot of very innovative things as far as their advertising goes. I know I showed you the radio where we're replaying a 1930s broadcast of an ad. It's much more than just glass, and we feel like we do a very good job of illustrating different social trends because the glass was done to follow those trends.
Well, tell us about maybe some of the upcoming events that you're going to be showcasing here.
Sure, we are very excited. We just finished up our national convention in June, but the first weekend in October we will be doing a auction. This is an all Heisey auction, the proceeds from which benefit the museum. It's part of where we get our operating funds, but it's also an excellent place for a person to add to a collection or start a collection.
So how can we find out more about Heisey Glass Museum?
We certainly have a website. It's heiseymuseum.org. We also have a Facebook page, and we're open 6 days a week for tours.
Stay up to date on the latest events and information by visiting onacolumbus.com. It's easy to catch up on previous episodes, guests, upcoming event info, and so much more. onacolumbus.com.
Well, the Grandville Inn has long had a tradition of great food, great dining experiences, and great accommodations here in Granville. But they underwent a little bit of a change in the last couple of years when Denison University bought them. We learned more about those changes and what it will mean to you when you come up here and visit the Grandville Inn. Welcome back to Out and About Columbus. And Sean, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Good to have you both on the show. You know, Sean, the thing that's interesting about the Grandville Inn is it has underwent a ton of changes since we were here last, I know. Yes. tell us some of the changes, what's happened, how you guys preserved the historic values of this place in the new Grandville Inn.
Some of the biggest changes that we did was we added an elevator, which didn't exist prior, so it makes it much more accessible for anyone and everyone. And we also, really from the street in, we have all new plumbing, all new wiring, new HVAC systems. A lot of that has really modernized the building itself. It's a lot of the stuff that you don't see is where the biggest improvements were.
And of course, in this room we're standing right now is one of the big changes in dining. And I'm going to turn to Chad to talk a little bit about that. Chad, this has completely changed from the last time I was here. Tell us what's happened here.
It is. The room that we're in originally was the lobby, and then it became the main dining room for probably the past 50, 60 years. What we noticed was that dining trends were changing a little bit, and our casual space was always full to the brim, and people were waiting to get in. So what we wanted to do was kind of give that to the bigger space, also bring the life forward so that when you walk into this great old stately building, there is a little bit of life.
The patio looks great too. I know the awning's gone.
We did take away the awning, kind of put it back to the original look of umbrella tables, and it was a little bit of pushback at first from the community, but everyone's really enjoying it now.
How do we get more information? How do we book a room, reservations here?
You can go to our website, grandvilleinn.com. You can book dining reservations there, but you can also book your room reservations on there as well, and packages.
Well, you know, if you're coming into the Roscoe Village, into the Coshocton area, nothing like getting that day started with a nice cup of gourmet coffee, some pastries, or maybe even a breakfast sandwich. We had an opportunity to stop by Hannah Marie's. We spoke with Hannah Ionello about her coffee shop here in Coshocton. Well, Hannah, good to have you on Out and About Columbus, and Hannah Marie's Specialty Bakery and Coffee Shop. This place is fabulous. So what are customers going to find when they come here?
Well, we do custom cakes, and we also have breakfast sandwiches. We have gourmet cupcakes every day. We have handcrafted danishes, cinnamon rolls. We offer muffins, almond horseshoes, and we also have espresso drinks and drip coffee. The beans come from Portland. They roast them up fresh and send them over to us.
What differentiates you from other coffee shops and other bakeries?
As I said before, we definitely are handcrafted here. We make just about everything here, and we really focus on the gourmet and specialty part of it. We like to try to be different and stay up with the times.
You know, one of the things I thought was neat is this area you have in the back here. It's almost like sitting in your living room. How did that all come about?
Actually, we went out to Portland before we opened to learn how to do all the espresso drinks and everything. And we just went around looking at all the different coffee shops. And so we took a little bit of that. And then we also grew up watching Friends, and we really wanted to create an atmosphere, something like that. Just make it homey and cozy.
Yeah, I think you absolutely accomplished it. It is beautiful back there.
Thank you.
So how do we find you and get more information about Hannah Marie's?
Well, you can look us up on Facebook, or we have a website. It's hmbakery.com. You can give us a call, and any messaging through Facebook, we try to stay up with that really quickly.
Fantastic. Of course, you can always go to our website, outaboutcolumbus.com, and find a link to your website there. But I got to tell you, Hannah, beautiful place. It's great to come to Coshocton, and great to see this, and so close to Roscoe Village. Well, goodbye. How long has it been since you've seen one of those? Well, if you come to Coshocton and check out the Railroad Restaurant and Saloon, you're going to find this and a lot more. We had an opportunity to talk to Maggie Babcock about the succulent steaks and incredible liquor selection here. The Railroad Restaurant and Saloon. This is an amazing place. A lot of history here, right?
Yes, there's a lot of history. We got our bar from Reno, Nevada. It was in an old hotel. We had it sent to Chicago and restored. It's an 1889 from the Brunswick Company. The front part of the bar is really the rare part because of Prohibition. They took the axe to so many, they just didn't survive. So it's just fun to come in and see a part of history where cowboys actually bellied up to the bar.
One of the things we want to mention is everything here is made in America, right?
It is. We're very proud of that. Everything's made in America except for the ceiling fans and TVs because we just couldn't find those. If we ever do find the ceiling fans that we can have restored, we'll of course replace them.
So let's talk about the food and how did this place get started? Because I know that there used to be a country club here in Coshocton.
There was. We lost a lot of manufacturing jobs here in Coshocton, and so the country club of course closed, and there was nowhere for a lot of the doctors and people to come to eat for finer foods. So we opened it up and we offer prime steaks, lobster. All of our food is the best quality that money can buy.
Yeah. I know it smells good when we walked in. Let's talk a little bit about the bar, because I know you guys have the best selection of liquor in the county, right?
We do. We just try to keep anything anybody asks for, we usually try to get that for them. We focus a lot on bourbons. Bourbons are really happening right now, so we keep a wide selection of bourbons, and we have just about every kind of Crown Royal that they make.
How do I come and find this beautiful place? So I'm in Coshocton, maybe going to Roscoe Village, something like that, and want a great meal.
Well, we're right on Main Street, right across the railroad tracks, so that kind of helps. The Railroad Saloon on the railroad tracks, right in the middle of Coshocton.
And you got a website?
We do, www.railroadrestaurantandsaloon.com.
For the latest information about the show and exclusive behind-the-scenes content, follow us on Twitter. That's at ONACBus or twitter.com/ONACBus.
For 88 years, family-owned Kokonas Furniture has been serving the Central Ohio area, offering the finest in furniture at the lowest price. They've even been voted National Retailer of the Year. Randy Kokonas told me more about their fourth-generation business and how they can afford to keep passing their low prices and savings on to you. Independently owned, fourth-generation, family-owned furniture store, and that's amazing because you just don't see that anymore. Everything's a chain.
No, we're very proud of that. We're getting ready to celebrate our 88th year in business in September. We'll be having an anniversary sale and everything there. But I have both my sons involved in the business. My oldest son runs our warehouse, our delivery, and our service staff, so he takes care of customers after the sale. And then my youngest son is our sales manager, and he takes care of customers while they're in the store and while they're shopping.
Well, now this is a brand new store, a year old.
Yes, it's not quite a year old. It'll be a year old in November. Purchased the land 2.5 years ago, built the building, so we own the building and everything. And that gives customers an advantage because we do own our building and we can save a little bit that way.
Now, you also have a Mattress First, correct?
Yes, we have a Mattress First. We have two stores in one, if you will, Kokonas Furniture and then Mattress First by Kokonas. We're a member of a 200-plus buying group, and we buy really just like the big guys do. But yet being an independent, privately owned company, our overheads are a little bit less, a little bit better customer service, so we can offer the customer better pricing and obviously better service than a lot of the chains do.
Well, let's talk about some of the brands that you carry here on the furniture.
Okay, in furniture, we carry Flex Steel, England Corsair, Lane, Liberty, about 40 different brands. And being in a smaller town, we can kind of cherry pick the big brands and buy their best sellers. So when you come into our stores, you actually are looking at all the best sellers from all the different vendors. So we're not stuck with buying some things that maybe customers wouldn't want.
How many locations do you have around the Central Ohio area?
We have 3 locations. Our main location is in Zanesville, Ohio, South Zanesville, Ohio. We have a smaller mattress store in Zanesville, Ohio, and then this store in Heath, Ohio, which is on Route 79. You can go to our website, www.kokonasfurniture.com.
Well, we stopped by historic Roscoe Village, and that's where we find Warehouse Steak and Stein, an incredible place with great entertainment, a wonderful patio, a pub, and some wonderful food. We talked to John Larson, and he told us about his legendary onion rings. This historical building is something else. There's a lot of history here. Of course, we're in historic Roscoe Village. Tell us a little bit about the history of the building.
You know, it is. This is a very historical building. The building was built in 1837, and the canal was actually right behind the warehouse restaurant. And it was a warehouse at one time, and boats would pull up to the back of the building, pick up supplies, drop supplies off back in the 1800s, early 1900s.
But you know what they couldn't get?
They couldn't get good food like we have.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
And they couldn't get the onion rings. Yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about the menu. And, of course, we're sitting here with some of those famous onion rings.
We believe that our onion rings are legendary. We serve probably on a weekend time 300 to 500 pounds of onions a weekend. And they're from my uncle and my father's side. They had a restaurant in Zanesville called the Steak and Stein. And so we brought part of that piece to Roscoe Village.
Let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you do here. I know you have some entertainment, some comedy, some music, it's just a variety of things. So it's not just come and eat, right?
You know, it is. It's a venue to travel to. We do a variety of things. You know, we have 2 different levels to our dining area. We have a patio that seats about 170 people. So on weekends, every Saturday night, we provide music out there. And we can have bands of 9-piece band to a 5-piece band, and variety of different musics from blues to jazz to mellow music to classic rock. And we had Sheila Ray, which was Ray Charles's daughter, was here 3 weekends ago and sang with a band from Columbus, which was Direct Energy. And we had, probably 170 people out there that didn't leave throughout the entire night.
So how do we locate you in the historic Roscoe Village?
We are right in the middle of historical Roscoe Village, right here in Coshocton, Ohio. You can't miss us. We're at 400 North White Woman. You could go to our website, which is www.warehousesteakandstein.com.
Just north of Coshocton is one of the finest cheesemakers in the world. Different styles of cheese that are made in their facility brings customers back again and again. We learned about the cheese-making process and about a way that this company is keeping their operations green.
We started back in 1928 when my great-grandfather came over from Switzerland and actually started making cheese in a small shack just across the street here. And he would make one 200-pound block of Swiss cheese every day. In 2001, we actually added a large production facility that doubled our capacity. And we make 13 types of cheese, mostly varieties of Swiss and Colby's. Swiss, Colby, Baby Swiss, Lacy Swiss, Marble, Pepper Jack, Farmer's cheese. A wide range of cheeses, but all natural cheeses that are made just from milk. We make about 20,000 pounds a day, sometimes 25 depending on the day, and we use about over 1 million pounds of milk per week to make that 20,000 pounds of cheese per day. Yeah, now we're making cheese curds. It's actually a really popular snack up in Wisconsin. They're fresh cheese curds just right off the Colby table. If you've heard of cheddar cheese curds, we also have some flavors, so we have just the regular colored cheese, and then we also have like ranch flavor, and sometimes we'll do other flavors like garlic, or depending on what we're doing for the day, but we try to keep it interesting and mix it up. You know, this is a family-owned business, so we really try to make everyone feel like family that walks in the door. So with a warm smile, and then lots of free samples for everyone that walks in. So if you see anything you want to try it, just let us know. We'd gladly make you a sliver to try. In 2009, we made a wastewater treatment facility to process our wastewater. So actually now we're able to generate electricity from our wastewater stream. About 1/3 of our electricity for our facility is made here on site. Yeah, we'd love if you visit our website, www.pearlvalleycheese.com. We do a lot of gift boxes around Christmas time. And we also do a fundraiser program for your small groups. Any kind of nonprofit that needs to raise money, selling cheese is always a great way to do it. And you can give us a call at 740-545-6002. We'd be glad to talk to you and explain to you a little bit what we have to offer you.
Do you enjoy the local music scene? Then visit the featured music page on onacolumbus.com for interviews and information on some of Columbus's best musical acts.
Well, if you're looking for that unique, one-of-a-kind gift, Showpiece Creations certainly has just about anything that you can imagine. We had an opportunity to talk to Cheryl Osborne about some of the things that she customized for her customers. I noticed on a sign outside, it says one-of-a-kind unique gifts. Tell our audience exactly what that means.
That means any of my products in this that I have in the store or on my website, you can personalize it any way you want. Any background, any picture, any text. I can crop out backgrounds. I can add people that's not there. I can take out people that you don't want there.
Tell me a little bit about some of the products that you've done, some of the things that you've been asked to do.
One of my products that's really popular is my slate products. It is hand-cored slate and hand-polished, and 95% of my blanks are made right here in the United States of America, so it helps bring jobs back in the country.
So Cheryl, when someone comes to you, they just don't know what kind of gift they want, they're unsure, but they know they want something unique, and they come to you. How do you handle them? How do you get them to find the gift that they need?
Well, first I get a feel for who the gift is going to, what their tastes are like, what their decor is like. Then I'll ask them different questions, to get a feel for what they're looking for. Then I will make up several proofs for them, have the client look at them. If they want anything changed, I'll change them. That's not an issue. And then once they approve the proof, then I'll go ahead and make the product up.
You kind of do some stuff for your own family, right? I was looking specifically at your Sports Illustrated page.
Yeah, that actually is my youngest granddaughter, and I wanted to do something unique, and I love that picture of her. So what I did was I cropped out the background, and I made the magazine cover for her.
How do we get a hold of you and find more information and find you in Coshocton?
I'm located at 416 Main Street in Coshocton, Ohio. My phone number is 740-610-1544. My website is www.showpiececreations.com, and I also have a Facebook page, Showpiece Creations.
And you said you put a lot of the things that you personalize on Facebook, right?
Yes, I do. So if you want to see some of the products I've made for other people, just log in and see.
Are you looking for something different for the whole family to enjoy? We've found a fabulous place that has good food and fun for everybody, and they can even take care of all of your birthday party needs. Wendy told us where you can enjoy the fun and adventure during a trip to Zanesville.
Blitz actually is an acronym for Because Life is Too Short. And that's really what we're all about. We are about having fun. We are about high energy. You know, people get so pulled down with day-to-day life that we want them to walk through the front door and have a great time. Forget all that, you know, spend quality time with friends and family, eat delicious food, everything is fresh. You know, forget about life for a while they're in here and just have fun. We have games for all ages. It's not just about the kids, it's about everybody. Like I said, everything is made fresh to order, never frozen, never under a heat lamp. A pretty extensive menu from pizza to subs and wings, hamburgers, coney dogs, ultimate nachos, a lot of appetizers, salads. We have something for everyone. We actually have a couple of different things we can do in terms of birthday parties. We can host the party for you and do everything for you, which a lot of moms like. We do have bounce houses for the private party room only. So if you do let us host your party, the kids can get one of the bounce houses, and that's always a huge hit. You can rent the private party room and let us do everything. Or if you don't want to go to that kind of an expense, it's really not that expensive, but we do allow you to bring in a birthday cake into the dining room and pull some tables together and have your party in the dining room. Our menu, as well as our party packages and some pictures of the inflatables and that kind of stuff is on our website. It is www.blitzfun.com. You can give us a call. The phone number is 740-455-2587, or we would always love to see your smiling face. You can just come and visit us and we'll give you whatever information you're looking for.
Check out these businesses in our local business spotlight.
We think buying a mattress is just walking in a store and grabbing the first thing you see. Not the case. There's a lot of technology behind getting the right mattress and the medical benefits from that. We talked to Joe Roy of Mattress One, and he gave us a lot of information that you're going to want to hear. Well, Joe, good to have you and Mattress One on Out and About Columbus.
Appreciate it. Tell you a little bit about Mattress One. We started in 1996, primarily as a sleep shop. My wife and I purchased it in 2004 and expanded the line. Mike, there were a lot of sleep stores in Licking County, but no bedroom stores. So you could purchase a mattress in Licking County, but you had to go to Columbus to get bedroom furniture. So we expanded the line to do full line of furniture, kids furniture, adult furniture. It's a kind of a one-stop shop. We kind of want to be your complete bedroom solution store.
If you want to find out whether your mattress is bad or whether you need to get a new mattress, right? Tell us a little bit of how we should judge that.
Just simply put a yardstick across your mattress. If you're getting an inch and a half impression, it means you're not being supported properly, okay? So that's one to look for. Two, comfort. Two things you need for a good night's sleep: comfort and support. Comfort is just an individualized thing. And normally in bedding, they're going to go firm, plush, and then pillow top, super plush.
I see this back here, this gel. Tell us a little bit about that, Joe.
Well, gel is new. It's only been out on the market about 3 years now. It's kind of replacing the old memory foam systems. The thing with memory foam, even though we've made a lot of strides in this area, they retained heat, okay? And it kind of puts you down in a pocket. And we all toss and turn at night. Even in your deepest state of REM sleep, we toss and turn. The nice thing with the gels, as it says, sleeping just got a whole lot cooler. So it's a cooler sleep system, one. Two, it responds quicker than the old memory foam. So it sleeps cooler, responds. Three, doesn't transfer motion.
Well, where do we learn more information at, Joe?
Okay, you can contact us on our website, again at www.mattressone.net, and you can also like us on Facebook.